Good morning, juniors and seniors. My name is Mr. Faust. I'm the career counselor here at Oak Hills High School, in case you don't know me. And in about 15 minutes, you're going to be heading down to the new gym to participate in the Highlander Career and Job Expo. But before we get into that and the full swing of things, I wanted to take a couple minutes and just help you understand the reason as to why we put on such a unique event here at the high school. So we're going to be having 70 companies and organizations and credentialing opportunities that are going to be at this fair looking to connect you to some real world opportunities upon graduation. And so the first reason that we do this is really to provide you with real life opportunities when you graduate. That could be a job, it could be a post-secondary credential that you pursue that would get you into a particular career field. Some companies will be offering internships. But all of these companies are here because they're looking for young talent and are looking to communicate what they need to you guys and ultimately connect you to the fits that you're most interested in. And these job opportunities are going to span the field. So, for example, I have a company called Shock Tile, which is over here on the west side, and they're looking for tile workers, guys to lay tile. And they pay well, but they can't find enough workers. And so they're here looking for high school grads who might jump into that field. And they're a great company. They have people that jump in after high school and work for 30 years there because they love the company and the work that they're doing. Now, maybe you're planning on heading off to college. There's job opportunities out there, particularly when we talk about tuition reimbursement. So if you check out UPS, for example, and you want to work there part-time, they will actually help pay the cost of your college if you meet certain requirements. And so that's a great way as you're thinking about, well, I'm going to UC or Cincinnati State and I want to have the opportunity to work while I'm in school. This is a great way to get connected to those kinds of companies. And then there's a bunch of companies that are out there just looking for part-time help. If you want to work at Dewey's Pizza to make a little bit of money before you graduate, they'll be there hiring people. And of course, you got to give Mr. Faust the discount for pizza. So these are all different real-world opportunities that are going to play into the different contexts and circumstances that fit into your life scenario. Now, the second big reason that we hold this fair is to give you some practice in what we call soft skills. So when it comes to hiring and employing people into jobs, there's two big factors that go into that. So first is what we call the hard skills. Do you have the knowledge or the education or the skill to complete a job? But the second, and really oftentimes more important, is getting into the job itself by displaying what we call soft skills. And that's the ability to connect and sell yourself to the employer that you're the best candidate over all the other people who are applying for that potential job. So these include things like being able to network, to informally interview, or to give an elevator speech and kind of sell your skills and talents. Things like being able to connect with people on a relational level. Those are all really important pieces that when you sit down in front of an employer, they're going to choose you over the other candidates in the field. And this is something that you will have to do someday, no matter what, whether you're in high school or whether you graduate from college. I remember when I graduated from Miami, I went to an education career fair. And there we got to see a bunch of schools from Cincinnati like Oak Hills who are looking at different potential teachers to fit into their classes, their empty spots that they had for teachers. And so this gives you kind of the real world experience and the chance to really practice some of those small skills. You've probably never had the chance to sit for a minute and talk to an employer about why you might be a good fit for them, or the chance to ask them about their company and learn more information. So use this as a chance to really practice some of those skills that maybe you've never been able to do before, you haven't had the opportunity to do so. Now, the last big reason that we ultimately hold this fair is for you to learn about some of the big in-demand jobs that exist out there in Cincinnati. So right now in Cincinnati, there are 5 major career fields that are high-demand jobs and are looking for workers. They are healthcare, supply chain and logistics, IT, so think the tech world, manufacturing, which is one that surprises a lot of people, and then the trades, or think construction jobs like electrician, plumbing, and HVAC. Those are great, awesome opportunities that have a lot of high demand. And as a result, obviously, you're going to pay more than your typical job opening because there's that demand that exists out there. And so this career fair is actually oriented towards those 5 career fairs for you to learn about some of the different fields that maybe you've never considered before, or maybe you might have an interest, but you didn't realize there was a connection in that particular field. So for example, Kroger, which will be at the career fair, they don't just hire baggers or cashiers. They hire engineers and businessmen. They hire IT people. And so all these opportunities exist in some of these really big companies that will give you the chance to learn more about them now so that you can ultimately work your way towards the career field that you want. So as you participate in the fair, this is your chance to kind of practice all of those things and really gain an experience that you're going to have to do over and over again once you enter into the high school graduate world and start thinking about job opportunities. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity. Use it, take advantage of all these real world communities and businesses that are here, and really engage them with good questions and the chance to introduce yourself as you walk around. All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.